Up next, Leo informs Miranda that she has finally made up her mind to team up with Faye. She finishes saying this and plans to leave immediately, but she is stopped by Miranda, letting her know that business is not concluded. It seems Faye has not explained everything to her, and she needs to know. Miranda lets Leo know that they need more than 2 guys to enter the game and start clearing it. Since they don't know the number of players that they need at the moment, they decide to put aside the discussion. Miranda decides to think highly of herself, and she asks Faye what he thinks of her outfit. Faye recognizes the outfit as nothing but a nightgown, but Miranda claims that the outfit is pajamas. She tells Faye that the outfit allows her to sleep better, even though some people find it hard to sleep. The trio ends up in an argument just because of a common pair of pajamas. Later on, Miranda tells the two that the arcane court requires that a team has at least 10 members. This is because the analysis has shown that the more the numbers, the higher their chances of clearing the game. Miranda then suggests that Faye and Leo form alliances with other teams, pending the time that they are going to get their own team. She is leaving Faye with the job to find the apostles. Faye is surprised to hear this, and he protests that something like this should be the admin's job. Miranda then lets him know that only a player will know the true potential of other apostles, because admins have no business on the battlefield. Once this is settled, Miranda leaves, telling them that she needs to sleep. Shortly afterward, Faye tells Leo that he has posted an ad concerning the recruitment of apostles for the team, and he is expecting replies. Faye then tells Leo that there are other teams that he knows, and he might try reaching out to them. The first team that he decides to contact is Blaze, with a captain named Ashlyn. Ashlyn is happy to see Faye back in their midst. Since Faye has no team at the moment, Ashlyn is open to taking him in with open arms. Just then, Faye tells Ashlyn that there is a former divine being who will be coming with him into the team. Ashlyn hears that the divine being's name is Leo, and he immediately hangs up. Faye calls him back, asking why he hung up. Ashlyn is surprised that he doesn't know the backstory behind all of this. Ashlyn decides to explain to Faye since he doesn't know the story. He says Leo is someone who will not allow an insult to the divine beings to slide. One day, a team of apostles just lost to the divine beings and were pained. They end up getting drunk, and in the process, they say something that is inappropriate to the divine beings. Leo was walking past and heard this. Faye asks Ashlyn what happened, and he explains to him that the entire team landed in the hospital. Faye hears this and decides to confirm with Leo herself. Leo initially lies that she isn't the one, but later confesses that she forgot to hold back when engaging the apostles. Ashlyn then says Leo is a cute girl, but would have been nice if she had bigger melons. Leo hears this and angrily breaks the glass cup that she is holding. She feels hurt by the fact that her melons are not big. She tells Faye that she had no idea how important melons were to humans when she was choosing her human form back then. Since everyone is saying she has small melons, Leo is considering destroying humanity, leaving Faye in total shock. Leo then asks him if he considers her as someone with big melons, and he says yes. With this, the issue is brushed aside. Moments later, Faye asks Leo if she doesn't mind them having a female on the team. Leo says she doesn't as long she doesn't have bigger melons than her. Faye then informs her about his plan to contact another team. Faye is looking for an analyst because it is very important to get everything analyzed before the game begins. To procure this, he decides to call Captain Yuki. The lady is happy to see Faye because it has been a long time since they last saw each other. Since Yuki's team is looking for a new member to join them, they are considering taking him in. Yuki asks her who the new member is, and he reveals that it is Leo. Yuki screams out when she hears this, and Faye realizes that Leo has gone to another place to cause trouble again. Leo then confesses that this was the first month that she arrived in town. She met Yuki during a training session, and this is the reason Yuki is scared of her. Leo tells Faye that she came to greet Yuki in the hospital when this happened. This further causes Faye to scream at Leo, letting her know that she should not have gone to visit the woman at the hospital. Faye says they are not going to have members at this rate. Leo apologizes for the problem she has caused, letting Faye know that she was just trying to understand humans. To make Leo feel better, Faye tells her that he is going to find a way to get members on the team. He starts talking about the good skills that will complement the team. As he mentions the teleportation skill, an apostle appears right in front of them, using the power. Faye realizes that the girl must be strong for her to have traveled through the floors of the building very easily. Leo suggests that they recruit her, but Faye doesn't think she is available. He tells Leo that movement skills are always hard to come by, and this is the reason she is considered an asset. The two decide to follow her, and they are shocked when they find out that the girl is actually trying to retire from being an apostle. Leo doesn't even wait for any explanation before burning the resignation letter. The girl is about to get angry at this, but she immediately calms down when she realizes that she is standing in front of two important figures. The girl thinks they are there to make sure she retires, but Faye tells her that this is what they are trying to stop her from doing. Faye wants her to join his team, but as she hears this, she starts acting out, until Faye promises to buy her parfait to calm her nerves. She immediately agrees to hear whatever Faye wants to say. As they sit down to eat the parfait, the girl introduces herself as Pearl Diamond, and she is 16 years old. She has only won a game and also lost a game respectively. Faye then asks her about the ability that she used the other time, and she explains to Faye that the skill is called the Wandering. Faye wonders why someone as powerful as her would want to retire just after a win and a loss. He gets carried away trying to figure this out. He is focused on his smartwatch, while Diamond is busy gulping parfaits like they are water. Faye finally finds the reason Diamond is trying to retire. It turns out that her former team is blaming her for their loss. Apparently, they were on the battlefield, and she made the mistake of switching the leader of the team to where the enemy was, causing him to die, and in turn, losing the round. Faye is further impressed with the fact that Diamond has 2 movement skills. She can teleport to somewhere, and at the same, switch out people or objects. The rule of the game that they lost is to protect the leader, and she is the one who made the leader die while unconsciously using her powers. Diamond is ready to tire again, because another apostle was forced to retire after they lost 3 divine games. Diamond is underestimating the only win that she has, and Leo tries to correct her about this. She thinks the team is very important, and this is the reason she got her only win. Leo then offers to take her in and never blames her, even if they lose a game. The offer sounds very nice to Diamond, but tells Leo that she has made up her mind to retire. After saying this, she runs away and uses her powers to teleport herself back to her room. Leo then asks Faye if he is ready to look into someone else, but says no. He is still interested in Diamond, and he tells Leo to follow him so that they can find the room number. Faye is trying to change her perspective about the game because if she is left that way, she is just going to be scared for the rest of her life, and she will never know the bliss that comes with enjoying the game. He considers this a waste and doesn't want it to happen. Leo agrees with Faye, and together, the two get her room number. They get to the room, and upon activating the lock, the door opens, letting them know that it wasn't locked. They enter the room to find her bare, and this shocks both parties. Leo cannot believe that Diamond's melons are bigger than hers, and she considers them a catastrophe. She wastes no time in jumping on Diamond to fondle her melons. Once this is over, Diamond tells them that she must have forgotten to lock her door because she never really used the doors. She was always using her powers to move from point A to point B. Faye apologizes for seeing her body, but Diamond doesn't take offense in this. She says she is the one careless not locking her door. Diamond then explains to them that she debuted a year ago, just like Faye did. She has always looked up to Faye because he is an amazing apostle, but she doesn't think she is worthy to be in a team that has Faye in it. She doesn't want to be the one who is going to hold Faye and his teammates back. Faye then sees some gift packs inside the room, and he asks her what the packs are for. Diamond reveals that these are apology gifts to her teammates before she finally retires. She has even been told that she cannot see the captain, but she is not blaming anyone for this. Leo gets angry when she hears this, and she tells Diamond that she and her team are wrong. The game is supposed to be fun, she says. It is normal for the divine beings to win the games, but this doesn't warrant that they are going to shift the blame to someone on the team. Diamond hears this and feels remorseful, but lets the two know that there is nothing she can do about the situation. Faye then tells her that there is something that she can do, and this is clearing her name. Faye suggests that they go with the team into the next divine game. He urges Diamond to do her best because he is also going to be there. He tells her to try one more game, and if she doesn't feel the vibe anymore, they are not going to stop her if she wants to retire. Demon starts to shed tears, talking about how no one has made her special like this during a scouting session. She thanks Leo and Faye for this opportunity. Up next, Diamond's team is prepared to dive into the game. Miranda has leaked this info to Faye and his comrades. Faye, Leo, and Diamond are present to dive with them into the game, and even though the entire team has their eyes on Diamond like a hawk, Faye assures her that everything is going to be fine. The team matches into the gaming world, and Diamond is urged on by Leo and Faye. They step into the spiritual realm, and Faye wastes no time in figuring out the divine being that they are up against. This is an opponent that no one has ever defeated, and its name is Ouroboros. Even though the beast is dangerous, Faye cannot wait to play around with him.